Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn new lesson. Lesson name is In the School. So now we shall begin our lesson. Okay. You go to school to study. School is a place where you learn many things. Teachers teach you how to read, write, and be disciplined. You should follow all the rules and regulations at the school. Here we see that in that they are saying that why do we go to school? We go to school for the studies. And in the school we learn many things. Even our teachers teach us how to read, how to write, and to be a disciplined student. Okay, and even in the school, we learn different kinds of rules and regulations. Now, there is a story about the Dadima's classroom. Let us begin now. There was an old lady. She lived in a multi story building. She used to tell stories to the children of the building. Children called her Dadima. Okay, there is a one old lady who lives in a multi story building, and she used to tell many stories to the children in her building, and children call her Dadima. One day, when the children went to her, she said, "Think this room to be your classroom. Today, I am your teacher. I will teach you some good habits for school." The children sat around her and she started. Okay, now we see one day the children came to her, and at that time she told that thing, this is the classroom. Okay, this room is your classroom, and today I am your teacher and I am going to teach you some good habits for the school. So all the children sat around her and she began. First, you should always wear neat and clean uniform to the school. Okay, she said that whenever you go to school, you should wear neat and clean uniform. You should always reach the school in time. You should always be punctual. Even she said whenever you go to school, you should go on time and be punctual. Means she want to tell that whenever you go to school, you should go on time, not be late. Okay, and next it is you should be regular at school. Okay, she said that be regular to school, don't be get absent, so that if we are absent we can miss many things, many important things we can miss. Okay, you should greet the teachers when they come in the classroom. You should say thank you when they go out after teaching. Even she said whenever the teacher enters in your class, you should greet her like good morning miss, good afternoon miss. And whenever she go out from your class after teaching, you should say thank you miss. Okay, next is she said you should pay full attendance to what the teacher is teaching. You should not talk while she is teaching. Okay, even she said while your teacher is teaching you any subject, any topic, whether it is maths, English, Hindi, you have to be attentive what she is teaching, what she is going to teach us new. And during the class time we should not talk. Sometimes what happens, we start talking, somebody is throwing the pencil, somebody is throwing the pen, and all these things happens. Okay, you should obey and respect the teacher. Even she said that we have to obey. Sometimes we don't want to obey our teacher or our parents, but she said we have to obey because they are elder, they know what is good and what is not so good things. Okay, so we have to obey them. Then only we can get so many things, many good things can happen in our life. You should follow all the rules. If you break the rules, you get punishment. Okay, there are some rules in the school. Okay, like you have to pay the fee on time, don't break the chair, don't break anything, don't run here and there. Okay, so if we don't obey, what we get the punishment. Okay, whether by the class teacher, by the principal, or anyone. Okay, so we have to not to break any rule. Okay, we have to follow all the rules. You should be friendly. You should not fight with each other. When we go to school, we have to make a good friends, and when we have good friends, we should not fight with them. We should remain always as a good friend, not the enemies. You should not push each other while standing in the queue. Okay, sometime what happens, we make a line to go for prayer or go for toilet. We try to push each other. We should not do that. Is not good, because in that time what happens, if we are pushing someone, that person can fall. They can get hurt. Maybe can bones can break, or maybe any damage can happen. So we should not do. Okay, we remain as a good friend, or while going in the queue or anywhere. Do not harm the school properties. Okay, school properties we should not harm, because that is not ours, that belongs to school, like chair, desks, blackboard, or any flower pot, when we go outside. Okay, we should not harm anything. We cannot spoil the things, because that things belongs to the our school, and we are the what we are going to study in the school. So we are the member of the school, and we don't want to damage our property. Okay, after the above words of Dadi Ma, the children said, "Thank you, Dadi Ma. We will follow all these good habits." And students said to Dadi Ma, that we will follow all these points, which is going to help for us when we go to school. And Dadima was became maybe very happy. So my dear students, today Dadima has given once again and reminding us that whenever we go to school, we should be go in the neat and clean uniform, be punctual on time, be regular in the class, be attentive, and whenever the teacher comes in our class, we should be say good morning to teacher, give a greeting. Whenever she goes after the class, we should say thank you. All these good things she is reminding us through this chapter. So my dear students, read this chapter once again and try to understand what Dadiva wants to say to us. Okay, thank you and God bless you.